Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrance. Today we're going to do a fragrance battle video, well, a Creed fragrance battle video between Creed Viking versus Creed Aventis Cologne. Let's see which one ends up on top, in my personal opinion. In this video, leave your comments down below at the end of the video which one you prefer. Let me know. I'm very curious what you guys like or what's your favorite Creed. If not, I know Creed fragrances are expensive. I'm going to show you the bottle presentation. You've seen the boxes before. They're simple cookie cutter boxes with a little card and sign. It'll let you know it's authentic by Creed. But we're going to go over to the bottle presentation. So this is the bottle presentation. Pretty cool looking. Pretty, you know, it says Aventis Cologne. Cap up top here, pretty cool. Bottom has the batch information, really nice. Some nice information on the back of the fragrance. These are both 50 ml bottles, just so you guys know. I didn't really want 100 ml bottles. Maybe down the road if I run out, but I have a lot of fragrances and I'm a reviewer, so I'm never gonna wear one fragrance for like 20 to 30 days. It sucks, but what can I do? The price points for each one of these. Now I'm not gonna go over the real prices because you can find them on Creed Boutique, Creed website down below, the link down below, Nordstrom, and any other high place that you sell Creed fragrances. I'm gonna give you the links to the cheap places where you can get on the aftermarket if you want to buy it. FragranceNet, FragranceX, and FragranceBuy.ca. So the prices on those websites are very cheaper. You're looking at, for these fragrances, in around roughly around the $200 range to $300 range for 100 ml. They don't have 50 ml this one yet, I apologize, but I'll leave links down below. You can do the research and find out if you want a bigger size or a smaller size. No breakdown for Creed Viking. So this is Creed Viking. Here's the presentation of the bottle. The note breakdown for Creed Viking. Let's talk about it. We have Sicilian lemon, bergamot, peppermint, patchouli. We have sandalwood, vetiver or Haitian vetiver. We have and lavender. A lot of notes in this fragrance here. So let's spray it and see what I think about it still. I like the juice color, it's really nice, a little dark kind of yellow. I do like it. One spray, because it's expensive fragrance. Oh, this is gorgeous. Every time I smell this fragrance, this was the Creed I wanted. I had to wait 2 years to save up money to buy this fragrance. That story people don't know about me. Between a year and 2 years to save up that fragrance, I couldn't really afford it. I mean, even discount was like $3 something. I got it on sale because fragrance that offered, they had a Creed sale. It was like, I think this was $190, $185. I got this for under 200 bucks, and I was like, I'm buying it. Because at the time I had so many other fragrances, but I didn't want to spend $300-400 for this one. And looking back at it, I'm very happy to this day. I have no complaints. If I run out of this bottle, which I have a whole lot, if I ever run out, I would definitely buy a 100 ml bottle because this one's really good. This is a fragrance that I can see myself wearing. If I wasn't a fragrance reviewer, I would wear this all year round as a signature scent to me. I enjoy it. And this fragrance has garnered me compliments, which I'll get to later in the video. So it opens up with that bergamot, that freshness, has that peppermint in it. In the mid, you're gonna get some rose in this fragrance. The vetiver is gonna come into the fragrance. This is a great fragrance. People might say it leans feminine with the rose in it, but this is a very masculine, very good fragrance. Definitely check out Creed Viking. Can't stop smelling it. Next fragrance, we're gonna talk about the note breakdown for Creed Aventis Cologne. Okay. Creed Aventis Cologne. We have notes of mandarin, basil rose, patchouli. We have Indian sandalwood. We have vetiver, birch, syrax, musk, and tonka bean. I apologize for that. A lot of notes. Here, I'm almost going. Look, I'm almost empty. That's how much I use this fragrance. And in the video, I'm going to tell you why in a moment or so. But yeah. This one's nice too. One spray. If you like the original Aventis, you're gonna like this one. What I feel about this one is what the other one lacked on my skin was that this one I can project more on my skin. I can detect it more, and it lasts on my skin longer. Pretty simple. That's why I have this in my collection. People always ask me. Nothing wrong with the original Creed. Aventis Cologne works better on my skin. Real simple answer. This one's fresh, citrus opening with the mandarin. I like this one. It's a fresh, clean, woody fragrance. And the mid, I do pick up some mint, which is not listed as a note, but you do get this cooling mint sensation I get in this fragrance on my skin. And this one is a great fragrance as a signature scent you can wear all year round. Most Creed fragrances are great, fresh, you can wear it. Some lack the performance, some don't. It all depends. Everybody's skin chemistry is different. Please keep that in mind. But these fragrances are good fragrances, point blank. And I wouldn't have it any other way with the 2 Creeds that I have here so far. Are there some other ones I want to buy? Yeah, I might do a top 10 or top 5 down the road. But in this video here, definitely check out Creed Aventis Cologne. You definitely won't like this one if you like the original one. If you don't like the original, definitely check this one. You might like this one a little bit more. The projection. So, projection for Creed Viking. Creed Viking, I'm getting full arm's length. I'm getting 2 hours of projection. It's nice. Maybe not heavy, but maybe in the middle where it's like when I walk by people, the first 2 hours they catch whiffs like, wow, you smell good. I like that fragrance. I get the peppermint. I get the lemon in this fragrance. Some people say, hey, I get that vetiver. I'm like, okay, cool, you like it? Like, yeah, I like the fragrance. But then when it comes to the price point, they say, nope, don't want to buy it. Too much money. They look like, you paid that much for a fragrance? You could buy food with that. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just, this is my hobby, what I enjoy talking about fragrances, and I enjoy it. You know, I work just like everybody else. That some people want to buy, you know, liquor, cigarettes, you know, car collections, hat collections, clothes collection, video games. I buy fragrances. It is what it is. Now, let's talk about the longevity. Longevity in this fragrance here, I'm getting 7 to 8 hours. Sometimes 9. I feel like it's in that 7 to 9 hour range where I get at least a good 8 hours on my skin. And then sometimes it might be 9 hours, but it gets me through the workday. I'm good through the workday, so I go home and reapply it again. I have no complaints. This is the only Creed so far I've tested that lasts more than 8 hours on my skin. And I'm very happy with that. I have no complaints. And I do 5 sprays. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One on the wrist here just to smell it throughout the day. Definitely check out Creed Viking, Creed Aventis Cologne. Projection, I'm getting full arm's length for the first hour, and after that it comes closer to the skin, and then I'm getting about a good 5 to 6 hours on my skin, and that's pretty much it. I would have no complaints with this fragrance because the 5-6 hours I'm getting, it lasts longer than the original Creed Aventis on my skin. So the cologne will last more, and I can smell it on my skin, and it lasts for the 6 hours, and I'm happy with it. And if I want to reapply it, I can, which I have done because the bottle is almost empty. But I'm happy. I use the fragrance, and yeah, it smells good. It is what it is. So I won't say anything bad about it because it does its job. My rating system, how I feel about it. So, and we're going to talk about the compliment factor. So let's just jump right into compliments first. Compliment factor. I received 2 compliments wearing this fragrance, one time to work and one time I wore it out just to get groceries. And the different women, there were 2 different women. One said, oh, it smells really, I smell the peppermint, you smell really fresh and peppermint today. I'm like, oh, thank you, ma'am. I know what she asked about that. So what the fragrance was, how much it cost, and she said that's a lot of money. I said, definitely could pick up samples. So I gave her information. She said she might get it for her husband because it smells nice. Okay, and the other compliment I got was when I was at work, and a lady at work was like, oh, you smell really nice. That fragrance, it smells good. Like I went into the break room and went back out. I went and got coffee in the morning, and then I went back out, and then I realized I forgot some napkins because I didn't want to waste the coffee, so I went back and grabbed it. She's like, oh, you the one that has that cologne on? I'm like, yeah, it's me. She's like, oh, it smells so good. She's like, I can pick up on that. It smells like rose in it. I'm like, okay. She's like, it smells like a rose kind of flowers. Okay. So she enjoyed it too. I told her about the price. She's like, it's too much money for her. She's like, nope. She's like, I'm good with the cheap stuff. So nevertheless, 2 compliments for the Creed Viking. So, Aventis Cologne. I got 2 compliments wearing this fragrance here within the first hour or so. I went to run some errands, like mail off some packages. And then one time I got a compliment at work. Somebody said, wow, you smell fresh and clean. It was nothing amazing. It was just simple compliments. It wasn't like, oh my God, you smell amazing. Like, it wasn't like, I wish it was, but it does garner compliments. It does what it's supposed to do. You know, I wish I got better compliments than when I got with this one, but it does the job. Within that first hour or so, I get compliments, or you should garner compliments from that first hour. If you don't, it is what it is. You know, we're not always going to get compliments. I'm just letting you know from my perspective, stories in my life. So which one do I prefer? They're both good fragrances. That's why I own them both. I spend the money for both of these fragrances. These were not sent to me by Creed. Just a little FYI for your information. Okay, my favorite. Let's talk about the rating real quick. The rating, I gave this one a 9.5 out of 10. This one here, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. My favorite from the line, Creed Viking. The reason why Creed Viking is it, because I love Creed Viking. I've said it from the door. If I could only own one Creed, it'd be Creed Viking. Do I like Aventis Cologne? Yeah, it's great. It does the job too. This one I like the most. Projection, check. Longevity, check. Cotton factors, check. Season occasion, check. You can both wear these dressed up or dressed down. I just feel like this one lasts longer on my skin, so I want to wear this one longer, and I can do 3 sprays or 5 sprays. This one here, I feel like I do a couple more sprays if I want to last a little bit longer. So sometimes you can do 5 or 6 sprays, so that's why mine's a little bit empty. Both these fragrances will get the job done. If you're looking for fragrances that got compliments, to smell good, to smell better than most people that wear designer fragrances. So ladies and gentlemen, the video is about to end. Which one is your favorite? Creed Aventis Cologne, Creed Viking? What's your favorite Creed fragrance? Leave your list down below in the comments section. I'm curious. Hit the like button if you like this type of content. And why don't you smash that subscribe button. Show your support for the channel if you're new. Until my next video, bye.